is capital H Pathfinder. I've just arrived from the bus going there. I'm going home. How are you? I hope all of you are fine. Greetings to all of you. I'm happy to come back again and share with you more and more amazing videos. This day is very beautiful. We thank God for bringing us safely to this day. So many have not got the chance of reaching to this day, but us who have found ourselves today, we should be thankful to Him. Today I have some concerns about what human beings do, and I just want to share with you how it impacts our lives and how it can take us to situations which sometimes you cannot stand it, and it will take you to depression and even stress. So in most cases, these situations are brought to us by ourselves, by our deeds, and these deeds turns to be counterproductive to us. And if you take care of it, you will be very peaceful. And if you take care of these kind of things, you will be a peaceful human being and live your life peacefully, happily, and with very nice environment around you. Today I want to talk about pride. In this world, you find that people, just because of certain achievements or things they do, sometimes it is due to family background, or maybe sometimes it is due to education background, or as I said, some achievement in life. It is good for you to be proud of achievement in life, or your family, or whatever you are doing. That is a good pride. But when this pride turns to be a show off to, let me say, to third parties, then it loses its meaning. I can say that if my son or my relative or my sister does something very good and achieves something very significant, I'll say, I'm very proud of you. And that is a good pride. But when I take this pride and now begin to rub in the faces of people, oh, my sister, don't look at my sister like this. My sister is like this, has achieved this, and you people, you have not achieved anything, and I begin looking low others, then that is where the pride loses its meaning. It changes to be something else. You will find that some people, because they have achieved something in life, or maybe they are rich, they begin looking low upon other people who are not rich, who may not have that kind of money or that kind of lifestyle. And then they begin looking low upon those people. They begin seeing themselves as they are next to God. Yeah, like somebody maybe have a very good achievement in life, went to school, finished school, got a good job, got married. It's good to be proud about this achievement. But as I said, don't carry it and rub on the faces of other people who have not achieved that. Because what you're doing is just like adding more pain to whoever might have tried to go through all the stages which you went through and did not achieve it. Maybe it is a situation which made the person not to go that way. It's a lack which he or she did not have. And by you having it, it doesn't make you to be in a position of despising the other person who has not made it in life. So I see so many people, sometimes when they do that, when they achieve something like that, now it becomes a story of the day and everywhere. That when you carry that to move with, then you are trying to breed enemies. Because human being by nature will not want those kind of things. Will not want that kind of bragging. Because you also have to understand that God gives gifts to people differently. And people also have lacks differently. So if you are lucky in that area, don't think that other people will also be lucky in that area. And it is not their making. So don't come to rub your achievement, your being okay, as for them is a failure. No, nobody in life wants to be a failure. People you see very poor by the roadside, it's not that they really wanted to be failures in life. There is a formula which the person did not click on well, or maybe they're not lucky to achieve that thing. So it is not right for you to come and laugh at that person. Sometimes you see maybe friends, sometimes the person you have been proud to because you studied and you did was coming from a very poor background. It was not his or her choice to be poor. And you find yourself laughing at that person, looking low upon that person. By looking low upon that person, what do you achieve? The misery of that person is your pleasure. How do you enjoy that? How do you enjoy somebody's misery? In a simple way that shows a very unkind heart. Because God gives you things not to abuse or despise people with it. Because sometimes if you use those things which God rewarded you with for despising other people, you will find a lot of turbulence in your life. You may be rich, you may be having everything, but you will not have happiness. But a person who have achieved something in his or her life, but is humble, does not abuse, does not despise people because of his or her achievement, you will see this person with the riches or with whatever he or she has achieved in life being happy and living a normal life, friendly with the surrounding. Nobody hates that person. People love the person. And the person gets a genuine liking or respect or whatever people would want to take him or her regarding his achievement. But you who is proud, you will only be breeding enemies. And let me say, you will be breeding enemies and then hate and more problem to yourself, because your surrounding will not be safe. Everybody around you will not be liking you. And if people around you are not liking you, then it means you have insecurity. Because you are not sure about people around you, now you begin looking for the guide, you still looking for somebody to protect you. Your life is not happy. You don't even sleep in that house comfortably like that because your ears are always up to hear what is happening around, and you are suspicious about your surrounding and a lot of things. But if you are friendly to people, you will find that everybody wants to protect you. Everybody volunteers to be your eyes because of your friendliness and because of your goodness to them. They don't see you proud. They see you are relating to them. You see them as fellow human beings. In most cases, when you are poor, people don't even want to associate with you. When you have nothing, nobody wants to associate with you. Even sometimes, people who you grew up together, the people who were your friends, but because they have been successful in their life and they are living well, now you have nothing, they pretend as if they don't know you. Even mere greetings is not there. Nobody will want to greet you. Nobody will want to associate with you. And if you call them, they don't even pick your phone because you are of low grade. That is not right. Sometimes these poor people, like maybe you are friends, you know each other, you do what? By just greeting them and saying hello to them and coming to them and talking to them, not necessarily taking part of your riches, not necessarily asking you for something, but just you coming to greet them, to talk to them as you were before is a very good thing. But that is what people fail to do. When the person is well off, now will not want to know anybody. Even if you were eating together, you were living together, you always socialize together. The fact that the person has now excelled in his or her life, and you remain in a poor situation, or you don't have anything, you are struggling, the person now does not want to associate with you because you are no longer of his or her class. To me, that is really not good, because we are human beings. We need each other. Even that poor person, you may need him one day. Because we don't know about tomorrow. The riches, the wealth, the whatever you are having, sometimes just in blink of eyes, it is not there. So what are you going to do? Are you going to come back and begin to talk to those people? Or what are you going to do? Because when that happens, now you know the reality of the world. You would want now to come back and begin talking to people whom you were despising and you didn't even want to know them, and the ones you drive and raise dust on their faces. When they come and they say they want to greet you, you are their friend, you will tell the guard, don't let him in, because he's putting on dirty clothes and what. I would prefer you letting that person in and help that person. The fact that the person has come to your door, let the person in and help that person. And listen to that person. You are free to not to help the person, but let the person in. The fact that the person has come to your doorstep, wherever, whether in your office, whether at your home or what, the person has come, he is not harmful. Let the person come, talk to the person, listen to whatever brought him. It will not cost you any money. It will not change you from being the rich person you are. Instead, it will add you value. Let the person come. And if you don't want to give that person assistance, there is a way. You can simply tell the person, I think, excuse, in a diplomatic way, which will make the person not to feel belittled, not humiliated, and the person will go happy. There are words in this world which you can use, and it will never make the person offended. But if this is your friend, you were together before you became rich, and then now you are behaving as if you don't know this person, you have never known this person, you have never seen the person, and you tell the guard or whoever there that chase away this, let him go, I don't want to see him. It's not good. So I see so many people doing that, which is not right. Because you don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow might be different. So when tomorrow changes there, is when you will understand that really things are not the same. Sometimes maybe you got married and your marriage is very good and you're happy. Now you begin looking at other ladies or other men, other fellow men or other fellow ladies, as if for them they did not achieve anything in their life, and now you're bragging, showing off with the marriage. You don't know what happened to this person, why he or she is not married. Is he or she happy with that situation? Because there are exceptional cases where some people decide they don't want to get married. That is different. When they decide they don't want to get married, they don't want children, that is different. But here is a person who would really wish to get married, but is not married. And then you begin to despise the person. You begin to tell the person, why don't you get married? People who don't get married, people who are not married, these people who are not married, don't move with them. You begin to isolate them. That is not good. Because if that is a type of a person who did not choose to be single, but situation made him or her not able to find a partner whom will match him or her, the person is not happy. Because everybody in this life, a normal human being in this life, wants to have a partner. But when a person fails not to have a partner, it's not a good situation. It is a thing which can sometimes take people to depression. So for that reason, you who is married out there, don't mock this kind of a person. Instead, be encouraged, give some encouragement to the person. Don't isolate them. Be with them. It doesn't take anything from you. By being with them, by not isolating them, you help them not to be thinking, not to be stressed, and not to go to levels of depression. Because in life now, if you are left alone, normally it's not a good thing. So when you despise them and you isolate them and you leave them alone, it's not a good thing. Be with them. They will not take anything. The other scenario is about somebody who does not have a child. You begin despising that person. You go, I'm not your child. Or maybe you go and maybe discipline your child. People who have never given birth. What? That one is also not good. Because each and everyone in this world wants to have a child. Not having a child is not a good thing if you have not chosen to remain without a child. It's not a good thing. That person, you don't know what he or she is going through in his or her house. And then here you come and begin despising him or her, that you go and discipline your child. You who have never given birth to children, you don't know how to handle children. People who have not given birth should not talk to me. To me, that doesn't look good. It's not a good thing. And especially if that person has not done anything wrong, is just trying to maybe discipline a kid, or maybe talk about something wrong which the child has done, but because he or she does not have a child, you just come from there because you are angry and you despise the person like that. That give birth to your child is when you will talk. People who have no children will not talk to us. They don't know what is the pain of a child. And those kind of talks, sometimes maybe you get married. Here you are everywhere, showing off with the marriage, with the husband, be it a boyfriend, be it a husband. You are here showing off what to people. Yes, it is good to be happy about your husband, to be happy about your wife. But as I said, be happy to yourself. Don't use it to be a mocking agent for other people. Don't turn it to be a mockery to people who are not married. Showing off. Doing what? No. It is good to be happy that you are married. It is good to be happy that you are proud. It is good to be proud that you are married to yourself, but not to somebody. You use it as you have climbed the ladder and you are better than other people and you have to rub it in their faces. No. Things to do with marriage is a blessing, and it needs God's blessing. In that is when you will stay in that marriage until death do you part. But when you start bragging about it and causing pain to people with it, be careful, because tomorrow you will see that marriage is no more. Then where are you going to go? With all the words you said, all bad words you said to those people who are not married, all these bad words, and you equated yourself very high. You rated yourself very high. You rated yourself in the sky. Now the marriage has gone bad. How are you going to collect all these words you had been saying? And what sometimes maybe it is on social media. How are you going to collect them back? You will not collect them. And people have heard it, because when you say something out, you cannot collect it back. And people have heard it. Now you are proud about your marriage. Now the marriage has gone back bad. You have separated with your husband. You have come back to square one. A divorcee. Now you are called a divorcee. Whether you are a man or you are a woman, you are called a divorcee. That one alone is a mark. So you have come back to join those people whom you are despising. Sometimes it becomes difficult for you even to walk among people, to go to gatherings, to go to where you begin to isolate yourself. And that, because you are so proud, you are thinking about how you are going to get out of this situation. all the bad words you have been talking to people, all the pride, all everything, now you don't know what to do about it, you begin to lock yourself inside. Whenever people are laughing, you begin thinking that they are laughing at you. When people are gathered and talking, and you see them laughing, you will be thinking they are laughing at you. With all this exaggeration in thoughts, you will begin having problems. You will begin entering into things which are not good. A lot of thoughts, and then lots of thoughts can bring blood pressure. Lots of thoughts will bring stress, and depression will enter. And you will, even if you are not so strong, you will run mad. And those people out there whom you are talking to them, sometimes for real they will be laughing at you. If they are not kind and humble people to look at you with your problem, and that one God will know how to deal with you, they will really make your life so hard outside here until you will disappear from the radar. Because how do you come out? Sometimes they will even utter some words there which will go direct to you. And now it becomes difficult. You will no longer be happy. You will always want to, not them isolating you, but because of your own words, you begin isolating yourself. Problem is coming now. You will now be worse than those people you were despising. So it is really not good to be proud to people. Let's learn to be nice to people with our wealth, with our achievements, with whatever good we have had in life. Let's be nice to people. It doesn't cost you anything. Let's try to use good language to people. Because as you are very proud like that, you find that at the end of the month, all of you have reached to that end of the month. It means to God, all of you are the same. There is nobody special in the eyes of God. All of us, being poor, rich, or what, we are all the same in eyes of God. That's why you see that we all reach to end of month. We all die. So, if we can all die, it is not that the rich person or the person who has excelled or who has achieved, who has been successful in his or her life doesn't die, then maybe you may be having, I don't know, you may be having some justification there. But at the end of the day, all of us die. All of us reach at the end of the month. You don't feed everybody in this world. They reach the end of the month, they eat. They also reach the end of the year. In their poor way, they reach there. So the best thing to do is not to despise these people, is not to send them away, is not to laugh at them, but embrace them. Just with your words, embrace them, just with your words. Greet them, say hello, talk to them. It will not change anybody. So, I really want to emphasize that our riches should not make us despise each other, because we need each other. You will not bury yourself. You may say that maybe, if I am dead, then I don't care whether you bury me, you don't bury me, and I will smell there for you. It is used to suffer. Yeah, no. The death is there for everybody. Death might be for you, and the fact that you cannot bury yourself, it means you need somebody to bury. Because naturally, human beings' bodies are not left unburied. They are supposed to be buried. When you see in the front lines they are left out without burying, it's because the situation happened and the people could not bury. That's why the bodies are. But bodies, human beings are to be buried. So the fact that you cannot bury yourself, it means you need those poor people out there to bury. Sometimes it might not be you. It might be somebody near you, somebody relating to you, somebody close to you, your loved ones. And if you make yourself proud like that and they refuse now to come and bury the person, because death is for everybody. Death is also there for rich people. You will be rich and rich, but tomorrow when God says your time is up, you will go. So why don't we live in harmony with our fellow poor and needy people? Just a word of hello. Just be friendly to them. Talk to them. You have in abundance. If you give, still it will be there. It will not reduce you. Instead, God will give you more blessings. Some people don't believe in God, but for me, I believe in God. The more you give, the more blessing you have, especially to those who are needy. But when you are very proud and you really show off so much, when something happens to you, if you are really out there and you are a very, very proud person, I'm telling you, sometimes when something happens to you, people will just be looking at you. That, yeah, you are proud, then you face it. They will ignore you. And the fact that we are many in this world, it means we live for others and others live for us. So, let's be nice to each other with whatever situation you are in, whatever achievement you have achieved. Be nice to people. It will never, never cost you anything. Instead, it will bring blessings. But if you are nasty and you are rude and you are very despisive to each other because of you achieving something in life, will only breed enemies and dislike to you. And your life will be hard if you are not careful. When the table turns, you will go straight to depression. So, I'm stopping here. I'm going to end by this phrase which says, be good to people on your way up, because you will meet them on your way down. Imagine a ladder you climbed with up, and then now you want to come back and people remove that ladder. because you have not been nice to them when you were climbing up. Will you reach down again? Coming down will be between two. Either you are going to embrace these people and apologize and be nice to them so that they return the ladder, or you are going to fall off from there. So if this is the two options, the falling, I am sure you will not want it. You will want to talk nice and maybe be friendly and apologize and what, so that they will return the ladder. Why don't you do it? It is simple, not expensive, doesn't need money. Be nice to people. Be nice to people, be friendly to people. You will have a very good and smooth life. Thank you. May God bless you. I am ending the video here. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll be so happy. Thank you. Bye-bye.